Welcome back, PI Planning Cooking Show. Yes, we're deep in PI planning now.
Welcome to the PI Planning Cooking Show with Shane Harrison.
We're at the end of day one, or we're pretty close to finish day one. We have talked about the management review and problem solving, but I wanted to split it in two and to do it with the planning adjustments. And that's because if you were watching the last episode, we talked about like a to-do list or a parked wall for the management review and problem solving. Because as we do the gallery walk with the teams, boom, ba-da-boom, 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 we're going through and identifying the problems and ideally solving them on the spot. So if we can solve it within 2 to 3 minutes, do you have the cash? Yes, we do. Can we have the extra resource? Yes. Is this going to be on time? Yes. We solve it on the spot, done. The teams know. The next part is the stuff that we parked at the back and we're going, I'm going to have to talk to Maria about that because she's in charge of that team or whatever it is. You've parked those things over there. Now, once you've done through the quick gallery walk, and like I said, gallery walk, please don't tear teams' plans apart or just take the objectives. The objectives are a rendering of the plan, they're not something else. Anyway, so once you've done that, you've got through that quickly, you got the quick answers sorted, then I would really actually encourage everybody else to go, except for one person from the team, PO, SM, cleaner, whoever. Somebody from the team will stay and look at this list. Now, in your first PI2, that list can be quite long, but as you get towards later on, when you're more used to dealing with these things and you're better at prevention, even if it's not unconscious prevention, you can go through that list as a leadership team and make decisions. Yes, we will de-scope this. No, we don't have the budget for that. This can't happen in time. And discuss amongst yourselves, and I mean all of yourselves, what the impact is. So not just the leaders standing and everybody else watching. You actually have a conscious act of bringing the others into the conversation and going, okay, what does everybody think about this if we can't do that? If we can't get this resources, we can't get those servers, what does that impact? Because you've got all of those brains in the room and there's no point just relying on any three of them. Yes, those three get paid the most and they have the nicest offices and the car parks, but I'm sorry, no one of them is greater than the whole of this group that you have in here. So you want to rely on the crowd and its ideas and its thoughts and its challenges. And this is a key point for you if you're one of those leaders. Encourage those people to speak. Try to speak last. Get other people's thoughts. Who knows what they will say? It may actually give you the answer, or it may actually trigger you to think of something else, which is the answer, right? So they will really help you. So once that's done, you're clear on what the messages are you're going to give tomorrow, and you have a good idea from the 1 or 2 people who stayed behind about what that means for those people. In the next morning, you can come in and you can give the planning adjustments. Planning adjustments are very important. I tend to get the POs and SMs together early, or other representatives of the team early, to tell them what the planning adjustments are going to be so that they know and that they can raise questions in a small group. You put people in front of 150, they're less likely to ask questions, but when they're only in front of 8 or 10 of the people they work with regularly, then that's okay, because then you can be prepared. Then the planning adjustments should be short, sharp, and concise. No, we will not have the AWS cloud service available before the 14th of March. Yes, we have an extra 20,000 to cover the 18 licenses we need for the test tool. And so everybody knows what those things are, and then send the teams back to adjust their plans. If people don't have any adjustments to make, which is quite possible, you want them to go back and you want them to groom their plan. So go back and double check feature by feature, do we have all the stories? And really, it's important that you drill your Scrum Masters to make sure that the teams are doing this. It's like, oh, well, we've done the plan, it's okay. You've just spent an evening of fun and delight doing something other than planning. Your brain will have absorbed what you did the previous day and it will come back with a different view. I have seen teams who have come to problem solving, got nothing in problem solving, gone back to their plan, tried to apply the beginner's mind approach to the plan, going, like it's not theirs. What would you do? What would you do? And I've seen them re-engineer the whole plan into what they believe is a much better plan. You don't want to stop that. We want the teams to really own this and make any changes. And it's really, really common that they'll have a plan they loved yesterday that they want to destroy today. Let them do it, because at the end of today, day 2, we want a great plan, and that's the important element. So during that second breakout, which is we're also going to talk about here, your business owners are going to walk around and have conversations with teams. You want to schedule that towards the end, right? And you want them to do it relatively quickly. And the objective here is a conversation with the team. The objective is not a number. Yes, you will get a number. Great. 7. Yes, you will get a number, but the objective here is a conversation with the teams to make sure they and the business owner are on the same page about what success for this business objective means, what features are related to this business objective, what it means to win, and then, of course, on the things that you're not going to do, or the things that were high risk, what does it mean to deal with that? So, thank you for watching another episode of the PI Planning Cooking Show. We're coming to the end of a long and exciting ride with you here, and we're coming to Christmas, very close to Christmas. I still don't have the watch. Sorry, it's really disappointing, I must say, but I hope you've at least subscribed, because you can press the button to subscribe or press the little bell so that next time I'm crying about not getting enough presents, you can listen to it, or you can watch the next PI Planning Cooking Show. Thanks for your time. Merry Christmas, Merry Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, or whatever it is that you celebrate, or even if you're just having a nice, relaxing time, just enjoy it as much as you can. Goodbye from now, and see you next week on the PI Planning Cooking Show.
That's the PI Planning Cooking Show with Shane Harrison.